Imagine this, you're cruising down the road, windows down, music blasting, the sun is shining and everything feels perfect. The wind is in your hair and your favorite song is playing on the radio. You feel invincible, like nothing can go wrong. It's one of those moments where life feels just right and you wish it could last forever. Life is good. Suddenly, bam! Your car decides to take an unplanned vacation to the mechanic. Out of nowhere, you hear a strange noise, and before you know it, your car is sputtering to a stop. You pull over to the side of the road, and your heart sinks as you realize something is seriously wrong. The engine won't start, and you're stranded. It's a nightmare scenario that no one wants to experience. The worst. And guess what? It needs a new transmission. Talk about a punch to the gut. And the wallet. You get the car towed to the nearest mechanic, and after what feels like an eternity, they give you the bad news. The repair bill is astronomical, and you can't believe your ears. How could this happen at the worst possible time? You start to stress about how you're going to pay for it. Unexpected expenses have a knack for popping up at the worst possible times. It's like they have a sixth sense for when you're least prepared. Whether it's a broken appliance, a medical emergency, or a car repair, these surprises can throw your budget into chaos. You might feel overwhelmed and anxious, wondering how you're going to make ends meet. It's a feeling of helplessness that can be hard to shake. But here's the good news. An emergency fund can be your superhero in these situations. Imagine having a stash of cash set aside specifically for these unexpected moments. It's like having a financial cushion that can absorb the shock of life's surprises. You don't have to panic or stress because you know you have a safety net to fall back on. It's a game changer for your peace of mind. It's like having a financial safety net, so you can navigate life's curveballs without breaking a sweat or emptying your bank account. With an emergency fund, you can handle unexpected expenses with confidence. You can focus on finding solutions instead of worrying about money. It's a powerful tool that can help you stay on track with your financial goals, even when life throws you a curveball. So start building your emergency fund today and give yourself the gift of financial security. In simple terms, an emergency fund is a stash of cash set aside specifically for unexpected events. Think surprise car repairs, medical bills, or even job loss. It's like that friend who always has your back, no matter what. This isn't your fun money fund for that new gadget or a weekend getaway. This is serious money for serious situations. And trust me, having this fund can mean the difference between a minor inconvenience and a major financial meltdown. Okay, so how much money are we talking about here? A good rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved up. I know, that might seem like a lot, but don't panic. We'll break it down into manageable steps. First, calculate your monthly expenses. Rent, bills, groceries, the essentials. Once you have that number, multiply it by 3 or 6 if you want to be extra safe. That's your magic number. Now for the fun part, actually building the fund. Start by setting up a separate savings account specifically for your emergency fund. This will help you avoid accidentally dipping into it for non-emergencies. Out of sight, out of mind, right? Next, it's time to get creative. Look for ways to free up some cash flow. Can you cut back on eating out or find a cheaper phone plan? Every little bit counts. Automate your savings. The secret emergency savings strategy for success. Automating your savings is like having a personal finance ninja working behind the scenes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Set up a recurring transfer from your checking account to your emergency fund savings account each month or every paycheck. Look to save about 5 to 10% of your paycheck into the fund to build it up to 6 months of expenses. You won't even miss the money, I promise. Cut unnecessary expenses. Let's be honest, we've all got those little spending leaks in our budget. That daily latte, the subscription you forgot you had. They add up. Take a good hard look at your spending habits and see where you can trim the fat. Maybe try brewing your own coffee or canceling that unused gym membership. We've all been there. Resisting temptations. Building an emergency fund takes discipline, my friends, and a lot of patience. It's like resisting that extra slice of pizza. It takes willpower and determination. But trust me, the rewards are absolutely worth it. When temptation strikes, a sale on shoes you totally don't need, remind yourself why you're building this fund. Visualize that feeling of security and peace of mind. You got this. Don't be this person avoiding common mistakes. We've all been there feeling the stress of financial missteps, but the good news is you can avoid these common pitfalls with a bit of planning and discipline. All right, let's talk about some common emergency fund fails and how to avoid them. These mistakes can be costly, but with the right approach, you can ensure your financial safety net is always intact. Mistake number 1, treating your emergency fund like a slush fund. It's tempting to dip into this money for non-emergencies, but doing so can leave you vulnerable when real emergencies arise. Remember, this money is for emergencies only. Think of it as your financial first aid kit. Just like you wouldn't use a bandage for a paper cut, don't use your emergency fund for minor expenses. Mistake number 2, not replenishing your fund after using it. It's easy to forget to top it back up, but this can leave you unprepared for future emergencies. Life happens, but as soon as you tap into your emergency savings, make it a priority to build it back up. Set up automatic transfers to make this process easier and more consistent. Mistake number 3, giving up too soon. Building an emergency fund takes time and effort. It's easy to get discouraged, especially when progress seems slow, but don't get discouraged. Every little bit you save brings you closer to your goal. Celebrate small milestones to keep yourself motivated. Remember, financial security is a marathon, not a sprint. Another key point is setting clear financial goals. Knowing what you're saving for can help you stay focused and disciplined. Write down your goals and review them regularly. Track your expenses and adjust your budget as needed. This will help you identify areas where you can cut back and save more for your emergency fund. The peace of mind that comes with a well-funded emergency account is invaluable. It allows you to handle unexpected expenses without stress, knowing you're financially prepared. Share these tips with friends and family. Financial literacy is a gift that keeps on giving. By helping others avoid common mistakes, you're contributing to a more financially secure community. Regularly review your financial progress and celebrate your achievements. This will keep you motivated and on track to reach your financial goals. With careful planning and discipline, you can avoid these common mistakes and build a strong financial foundation. Stay committed, stay focused, and you'll achieve financial peace of mind. Stay financially savvy and keep building towards a secure future. You've got this. Emergency fund equals peace of mind. Having a well-stocked emergency fund is like having a financial security blanket. It gives you the freedom to navigate life's ups and downs without stressing about money. Well, at least not as much. You'll sleep better at night knowing you've got this covered. Start today. Thank yourself later. The journey to financial freedom begins with a single step. It might seem daunting at first, but every small action you take today will compound into significant results in the future. So, there you have it. What you need to know about mastering emergency fund planning. It's not just about saving money, it's about creating a safety net that will protect you in times of need. Think of it as a financial cushion that will soften the blow of unexpected expenses. Remember, the best time to start was yesterday, but don't let that discourage you. The second best time is today. Time is a crucial factor in building your emergency fund. The earlier you start, the more you can save, and the better prepared you'll be for any financial surprises. Start small, be consistent, and don't underestimate the power of regular contributions. Even if it's just a few dollars a week, it adds up over time. Consistency is key. Make saving a habit, and soon it will become second nature. And celebrate your progress along the way. Every milestone, no matter how small, is a step towards financial security. Reward yourself for reaching your goals, and use that motivation to keep going. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Imagine looking back a year from now and seeing how far you've come. The effort you put in today will pay off in the long run. Your future self will be grateful for the decisions you make now. Now, if you found this helpful, hit that like button and let us know in the comments how you're planning to start your emergency fund. Your feedback helps us create more content that you love. Subscribe to my channel for more awesome financial tips, and stay updated with the latest strategies to manage your money better. I cover everything from budgeting to investing, so you can make informed decisions. And don't forget to share this video with your friends. Spread the knowledge and help others take control of their finances. Together, we can build a community of financially savvy individuals who support each other on the path to financial freedom. And check out this next video on the screen to discover 15 frugal living tips to help you build wealth. Thanks for watching.